Welcome to Techno Silent YouTube channel. So kindly like and subscribe my YouTube channel. For more information, so you have to visit researchhelp.net. So in this video, so we are going to discuss about wireless sensor network analysis using Kuja simulator with CollectView applications. Okay. So Kuja simulator, it is a default simulator for Contiki operating system. So in my system I am using Ubuntu 16.04 and I am using Contiki 3.0. Okay. So we need to form one wireless sensor network. Then we want to analyze that wireless sensor network by using Kuja simulator CollectView plugin. Okay. So by using this plugin you can analyze various parameter. So one by one we want to see. Okay. So first go to this is our first step. We want to run the Contiki operating system. So just open the terminal. Just open the terminal by pressing Ctrl Alt T. Then just zoom. Okay. So next go to Contiki files. So in my home folder I have Contiki operating system. Just go to Contiki folder, CD Contiki tools, then Kuja. So now we are in Kuja folder. Okay. So this is our first step. So we want to run that Kuja simulator. Just type and run. The next, so what is our next step? We need to add a server, so as well as sender, sync as well as sender node. So I am taking an example. It is RPL collect program. Okay, IPv6 RPL collect program. Then it is RPL collect. It is a sender. It is a sync program. It is for a sender node. Okay. Just open file new simulations. Then create new simulations. So in that, so we have a different options available in your advanced settings. One is radio medium. So radio medium, we have a different radio mediums are available. So one is UDGM distance loss. Depends on your distance, the loss will be occurred. Then it is a constant loss, UDGM constant loss and distance loss. Two radio models available. Then direct graph radio model. Then no traffic. Then MRM multipath ray tracer medium. So like that we have a different radio medium available. Then mode startup delay, it is in 1000 milliseconds. So it is a default value. Then random seed, it will be a random value. So next click create. So in that creation window we have a network window, simulation control window, then nodes window, then mode output, then timeline. So if you want, you can increase the window size. Okay. So next we need to add a mode. This is our next step. So we want to add a sender node as well as receiver node. Then next we want to form a network. Then we need to run simulation. Then by using CollectView applications, you have to analyze the different parameters of your network. So these are the basic steps we want to follow. So I will give these steps in my descriptions. You can get it. Okay. So first go to modes, add mode, create new mode type. Then go to sky mode. In that sky mode, so browse the program. So which program we need to load? So we need to load a RPL collect program which is available in your examples IPv6. Okay. So go to Contiki examples, go to IPv6, then RPL collect. So click first sing node. We need to compile a sing node. Just give compile. So now successfully we are created sing node object functions. Okay. So create one sing node. Okay. So you can position it into different ways. One is random positioning, linear positioning, ellipse positioning, manual positioning. It depends on your applications, you have to choose. Okay. So just add that sing node. So in your it will be added in your network window. So you have to give mode type. So what are the requirements you need? You have to add. The next, if you need positions also you have to give. So I don't need. The next, LEDs. So what are the things you need? You have to add. The next, go to. So this is a sing node. We need to add a center node. So again go to sky mode. Select the program, UDP sender.c, then compile. So already compilation process will be completed. So the object file is created .o. Okay. Then you have to add a 10 in different random positioning or linear, ellipse or manual. Depends on your use. I am adding in random positioning. Okay. So this is our network window. So this is a sender. It covers all the okay. So this is our transmission range. So this is our interference range. That green range indicates it is a transmission range. That grey range indicates it is a interference range. Now we are formed a wireless sensor network. Then we need to run the program. Okay. By using simulation control window. So just run the program by using start button. Now the program will be started. Each and every node will be transmitted some amount of informations. So next we need to collect the data by using collect view applications. So first go to tools, then last plugin we have a collect view. Just click. So it is a sender node, it is sing node, it is 1, number is 1. So just tools, go to sing node number 1, that is sky 1. Okay. So now collect view plugin is started. Start collecting the data. So just click send command to the nodes, then start collect. So just maximize this window. So left side we have each and every node output will be available. This is our sensor map. How each and every node will be connected to your, so that is sing node. Okay. So this is our network graph. So it will dynamically change. Okay. So this is our sensor graph. So this is our network graph. The next, so this is our each and every sensor node you have to analyze some parameters. So this is our temperature, average temperature of each and every node. So this is our x-axis we have a nodes, then y-axis we have a temperature value in Celsius. Then depends on program, so that various parameters will be indicated here. Okay, so these were sensor values. Then network parameters we need to analyze. So these are network parameter. Different parameters are available. So average routing metric, latency, like that. So depends on your network, it will be show the output. Okay. So these are one of the output in your network. Received packets per node. It is x-axis we have a node, then packets. How many packets will be received? It will be indicated in the graph. The next neighbors, peak on interval, network hops. These were average hops for receiving sending a data. Then y-axis we have a number of hops. Okay. Then power, go to power. So it is average power consuming each and every node will be indicated here, and also it will be indicated in the LPM, CPU, radio transmission, as well as radio listen. So 4 different values will be indicated, okay, in milliwatts. Then it is a duty cycle, then instantaneous power, then power history, then node info. It is a very important thing. By using this node info only, you can draw the graph for all those things. Okay, so here we have a node, received packets, like that. We have a number of parameters, then ETX, expected transmission count, peak on interval, CPU power, LPM power, listen power, transmit power, total power, duty cycles, then average packets, then minimum interpacket, then maximum interpacket time. Like that we have a different values we are getting by using this plugin. Okay. Then next one, it is a serial console. So it is a total time offset. It is value will be indicated here. Okay. So by using this plugin, you can getting more information about your network. Okay. So it depends on your network design, we can get more informations. Okay. So it is a very useful plugin. So for research purpose, easily we can get the output. You can save this output also. For example, this is the average power consumption. So just right click, save as by using PNG images. Okay, you can save by using PNG image. You can save it in your desktop. You can use it for your research purpose. Okay, so this is another one major advantage in your CollectView plugin. So I think you are getting some informations about your CollectView plugin in Contigo operating systems. Thank you for watching this video. So if you want more informations, you have to visit my TechnoSilent YouTube channel. So already I posted some number of videos in about Contigo operating system. So you need some documentation help. You have to visit researchhelp.net. So it is also in my website. You can follow that website also. Okay. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.